Hello guys and welcome guys back to another FIFA 21 Atalanta career mode episode. This is episode number 3, and in today's video we're gonna end our transfer window. And before we're gonna do so, we have to sign some key players that will help us to win some titles this season already. So I have a full list of players that you guys suggested me to sign in this transfer window. I see a lot of great players, but I'm gonna talk about every single player and what I'm gonna do with this player. And so let's just start with this first guy, Gelson Fernandes from Portugal. He plays for Sporting and in Portugal, obviously, and he can play in 2 different positions. He's still a very young player, high medium work rates, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and I think this is the guy that I'm gonna sign in this transfer window for sure, because he's still young. We can train him and he will become a beast. So I will keep him in this shortlist for now. So we have Socrates, who played for Arsenal, but now he joined Borussia Mönchengladbach. So as you guys can see, it says the player has just recently joined this club and won't move again. So that means that we cannot sign him, and maybe that's a good thing because he's a very old player, and even though he's a good center back, but I think that we need some young players in this career mode. So I think that we can just remove him from this list. Then we have Viktor Tsigankov from Dynamo Kiev, and he's a pretty good player. He's 22 years old, from Ukraine, high medium work rates, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. But the only problem with this player that he can only play in one position, and he's left-footed player. And Fernandes is already a beast because he can play in 2 different positions, and he's right-footed player. So we don't even need to train his positioning because he already can play in 2 positions, and this guy can only play in 1. And don't forget that Fernandes is 5 years younger than Tsigankov, so that means that he will improve his potential and his overall rating very fast. So that means that I think that Tsigankov is not the player that we should sign, even though he has 3 trades and Fernandes only has 2. But in my opinion, I think that Fernandes, he's just going to be a huge player in the future, and I would like to sign this guy instead of Tsigankov. But maybe I'm gonna keep him maybe I'm gonna buy him in the future. I don't know, but maybe Fernandes will be terrible, so we don't know what's gonna happen. So the next player is Gonzalo Guedes, who's playing for Napoli, and he just recently joined this club, and we are not going to sign him because it is impossible. So thank you guys for this suggestion, because I think that he would be a great fit because he joined Italian league, and that means that it is a realistic transfer. But I just think that Guedes, he's just too good for our club. So maybe in the future, we're gonna go for him. Then we have Jared Bowen, another suggestion, and this player just joined this club and won't move again. So that means that we cannot sign him, and I'm not gonna keep him in this shortlist because we have Tsigankov, I think he's a better player for me, but obviously Dynamo Kiev is not a better club than West Ham United, but I think Tsigankov would be my second option and Bowen would be my third option. So I think that I'm not going for Jared Bowen, even if we would have a chance to go for him. So I'm gonna remove him as well. Nuno Tavares, he looks absolutely incredible. He's 20 years old, high medium work rates. He's pretty tall, 6 feet tall, and he has 1 trait. His work rates are pretty good as well, and skill moves and weak foot. So everything about his player is amazing. So probably he's going to be one of those players that I'm gonna sign in this transfer window already. And Max Aarons from Norwich City, another huge player, and he's a very attacking player, and Nuno Tavares he's also a very attacking player because he has high attacking work rate, and Aarons also has high attacking work rate. So that means that they're both gonna attack. So that means that we need to keep some left backs and right backs in our club we just need to have some defensive right backs in order to protect our net. So it is these 2 guys are very attacking. So I think that we need to sign. I can sign both of them, yes, because they're very young talents, and I think I'm gonna go for these 2 players. And Asensio, he is just too good. He's 82 overall, and his price is just incredible. And I just don't want to spend a lot of money on one player. Maybe in the future I'm gonna sign him if I'm gonna see that we need some incredible players that can help our team win some titles and or maybe the Champions League. So for now I'm gonna remove him, and Tsigankov, I'm gonna keep him in this shortlist for now. And yeah, so I will sign Joel Fernandes for sure, so we can just jump into these negotiations, and hopefully we will sign this player because I never used him before, and I know him in real life that he is a very good player and he's a very good prospect. And I'm not gonna give any of my players. I'm just gonna offer. I don't know how much to offer. Maybe 10 million euros. It should be okay. He's still young. Maybe I'm overpaying, and 10 million euros. It is absolutely perfect. And I think that 10 million euros for this kind of player, it is not that huge amount of money, because I think that if Barcelona or Real Madrid or PSG would be buying this player, I think they would be paying like 50 million euros, you know. So 10 million euros, it's not a big deal for us. And he will be a rotation player, obviously, because Sporting is a great club, so we cannot tell him that he will only be a sporadic player. And Fernandes accepts, and no release clause. That is going to be perfect for me. And wages, I have to offer wages. I think I'm gonna offer 40, not maybe 50, because he's still a young player. I think that he should be happy with this amount of money, and he accepted our deal. So we signed one player, a pretty good talent, Fernandes from Sporting, and now we have to do two more things. We have to sign Nuno Tavares, and this team will not sell this player because he is too important for the club. Yeah. Okay. And Max Aarons, we can sign Max Aarons, so maybe I'm gonna sign Nuno Tavares maybe in the future. I don't know, but it is sad that we cannot sign him in this transfer window. It would be such a huge improvement, and I'm gonna offer like 14 million euros for Max Aarons. I think that that's a pretty good deal. Maybe I'm overpaying a bit, because I think that his overall rating should be 74, 73, something like this. But you know, these players, they're just very good, and they're still young, and I think that we can sell them in the future if they will play bad. So I think that's not a huge problem for us, and he wants to be a rotation player, and that's basically that's okay for me. 4 years. Hopefully he will accept this. Yes, 4 years. That's perfect for him as well. Disregard the release clause. And now wages. I will offer 65, because he plays in the Premier League. No, maybe 60, yeah. I'm just gonna add additional 10,000 euros for Max Aarons, because he plays in the Premier League, and Fernandes, he's playing in Portugal, so the prices are a bit different and a bit lower in the Portugal, obviously. And Nuno Tavares, I will keep him in the shortlist because I will sign him one day. And Zigankov, I just don't need him anymore. I need him, but I don't want to sign him in this window, because I already signed Fernandes. So it just doesn't make sense to sign another right midfielder. And let's just take a look at our new player, Fernandes. He is 69 overall. That's perfect, and he's amazing. He's a right-footed player, and he will be playing in that left wing position. And okay, so Harbour is obviously the only right midfielder in our club, so maybe it would be a pretty good thing to buy Tsigankov, because and obviously we need to sign left back. Okay, so we still have to do some job. We need to sign some new players, and maybe it's a good thing to sign Tsigankov because we need some depth in our club. So maybe I'm gonna approach this club. And I thought that we have another right midfielder, but it seems like we don't. And okay, I'm gonna offer like 20 million euros, and hopefully they will accept. Okay, it was too low, and we might not sign him in this transfer window. So I'm gonna try my best to find a new left back, guys, and I will come back with my options, and then we're gonna decide what we should do. So I found a very great left back from Manchester City, and that player is Alexander Zinchenko from Ukraine, and he's another offensive left back. He has high medium work rates, 5'9", left-footed player, 2 traits, and I think we should be going for this player because he's from Ukraine, and I just like this player. He's a very good left back, and I think that he would be a very good fit for this club. And I don't know how much to offer. Maybe I'm gonna offer 26 million euros. I think I'm overpaying, but 44. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna reduce the price to 34 million euros and 37. Not 37. Maybe I would like to reduce the price to 35. because I still need some money in my wage budget. And no, I'm gonna reduce the price to 36, and they accepted this offer. So maybe I'm gonna spend all of my money on defense right now on my left back, because I need a left back, and I'm gonna sign Tsigankov in the next transfer window. And obviously we still need a new right midfielder, but I'm probably gonna send my scout to a country, and hopefully he will find us some great right midfielders. And 4 years important, disregard the release clause, and 64,000 euros per week. And I think yes, we need to remove the bonus, and hopefully now he will accept this offer. Yes, he will be playing in that first team, and Mojica will be in that second team, because Zinchenko, he's a beast. And we have a transfer offer for Freuler, and Remo for Freuler, 78 overall, 60 million euros. I think that's a pretty good amount of money. We can sell him and we can buy another center midfielder. Athletic Bilbao, they're coming with an offer, and I think I'm gonna delegate, and I'm gonna ask for 18 million euros, and don't sell a player for less than 60.4. I think that's a pretty good deal. If we can sell him for this amount of money, I think that we can invest in a very good player, and hopefully they will negotiate the contract fast, because we only have a few hours left until the transfer window stops. And the Ron transfer offer, I think I cannot sell these guys right now. I'm gonna try my best, but it's a good price, and he's 29 years old and only 81 overall. Obviously he's a very good player. I'm gonna delegate. I want to see what happens. I'm gonna ask for 25 million euros. Freuler's deal can happen, yes, and 16.4. But it's a bit risky, guys, because if we're gonna sell him right now, if I'm gonna accept this offer, we might not be able to sign another player in only 2 hours, because remember one thing, that if we're gonna sell him right now, we're not gonna get the money straight away. So that's a huge problem, and I don't know what to do, guys. That's a very tough decision for me. I think that I'm gonna keep this. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna wait, and guys, you will have to do one thing. You will have to decide what should I do with Remo Freuler from Switzerland. He's 28 years old, 78 overall. We're gonna get 16.4 million euros, and just let me know if I'm gonna be able to sign another player, if I'm gonna sell him right now, because we only have 2 hours left, and that's a huge problem for us, because if we would have 5 million, if we would have 5 hours left, we would be able to sign another player. So I don't know what to do, guys. So I'm gonna try my best. To think about possible options, and I don't know what to do with this offer. So just let me know in the comment section down below. That was episode number 3. I only focused on transfer window, on these kind of players, on these deals, because I don't want to include gameplay into this video, because I just have so much job right now with this club, and I need to get I just need to prepare before this season, and I need to sign every single player that I can. And obviously in this episode we signed Zinchenko, so that is the biggest achievement, and we also signed Fernandes, so that is just perfect. And I think we also signed Max Aarons, so he is another great player, and I think that we overpaid for Max Aarons and Fernandes, but I think in the longer run it is gonna pay out. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode number 3. Sorry that I have not included any gameplay, because I still want to get ready for a new season with new players, and in the next episode we're gonna play so many games. Maybe I'm gonna do live commentary. I will see. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. So suggest me a new center midfielder options, and also let me know what should I do with Freuler. And that's basically it, guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys in episode number 4 very soon. Peace.